Deontay Wilder will never fight Anthony Joshua. This is a bad statement, but sadly I believe this to be true. I don't think Deontay Wilder will ever pluck up the courage to fight Joshua, because all he seems to do is say one thing and then do the other. He says he wants to unify, and well, he has been champion for 4 years, and obviously he has not had a unification fight. Okay, he fought Ortiz and Fury, but the man at the top of the tree is Anthony Joshua. That is the guy to beat. And if he says he wants to unify and become undisputed, one face, one name, then he needs to fight Anthony Joshua, but he seems reluctant to do so. He has been stalling for years on this, or at least 2 years. He didn't say a word before the Vladimir Klitschko fight, then all of a sudden, when Joshua broke onto the world stage, all he said he wanted to do was fight Anthony Joshua, and that Anthony Joshua was ducking him. Yet, why did he only just start calling Joshua out then? He never said a word about it before. As soon as Joshua became more famous, that's when he wanted a part of that fame. He was jealous because Anthony Joshua had been champion for a year previous, and Deontay Wilder had been champion for 2 years, yet Deontay Wilder was hardly known by his own people in his own country. So he was jealous of Anthony Joshua, but how could he get in on that fame? And the only way he could do it was by shouting out Anthony Joshua's name, saying that Anthony Joshua was ducking him and that he didn't want to face Deontay Wilder in an undisputed fight. That is not true. And regardless of what you think of Anthony Joshua, he holds 3 world titles, the IBF, WBO and WBA. He has had 2 unification fights and he is in his 22nd fight. So, I mean, if that doesn't say all you need to know about a champion, then I don't know what does. And Deontay Wilder, why didn't he call out Klitschko? Why did he not try to make a Joseph Parker fight, especially when Anthony Joshua was tied up with Klitschko? He could have made a Joseph Parker fight then, but he just didn't want to. He says he wants to unify, but he seems reluctant to do so. He says he wants to become undisputed, but he doesn't want to make the fight. I mean, what is this guy on? I mean, if you want to be a coward and not fight the best, then fair enough, but don't shout their name and use them to get your fame value up. Because that's all he's doing. He used Anthony Joshua's name in an attempt to grow the Wilder Fury fight. Well, they announced date and venue on Anthony Joshua Fight Week, so they're just using Anthony Joshua to try and get fame. So all he seems to want to do is tiptoe around the Anthony Joshua fight and fight other opponents. He only fought Fury because Fury was on his 3rd comeback fight, and he probably thought, oh, he won't be at his best, so I'll just take him out early. Anthony Joshua said he wouldn't fight Tyson Fury until he was in the best possible shape and got himself back to winning ways, the way he was when he fought Vladimir Klitschko. So, I mean, that says all you need to know about Anthony Joshua. He wants to fight the best Fury and beat the best Fury, whereas Deontay Wilder wanted to fight a comeback Fury, and he didn't even beat him. Plus, Wilder looked pretty bad in the fight. He didn't do too badly. I suppose he dropped Fury twice, and that was enough to warrant him getting a draw for some unknown reason, because he didn't win any other rounds, I don't think. And he didn't look all that good against Ortiz. The knockout came, he was barely throwing anything and got out of jail with his big punching power, and Ortiz's mistakes, I think. And the fact that he gassed out, but I'll give Wilder credit for his bravery when he was hurt and when he was behind. He still found a way to win, which is fair enough, I guess. But against Fury, he was losing the fight and found a knockdown and then again, and I still think Fury won the fight, as so did many others. Still though, he was swinging and missing, and Fury, not still being on the best of his game, still managed to get out of the way of those shots, so a top Fury would probably beat Wilder quite comfortably. Now, Wilder seems to believe that he is having meaningful fights that warrant him ducking Anthony Joshua, and what he believes gives him a valid excuse. But anyway, I want to know what you think. Please drop your thoughts in the comments below, please like the video and subscribe for more content. Thank you guys.